Hey, do you want to learn how to use Instadoodle? I'm going to do a full tutorial on Instadoodle step by step. So we're going to go over the AI wizard, the AI voiceovers, and a lot more. I just don't have the color splash in it, so I would not be able to show you the colored images, how to generate them. But if you've got it, you just need to purchase an add-on for it, and then you can do it. So yeah, and I have a link in the description so you can go through that and buy any of these paid plans. If you do, I'm going to get a small commission. So let's get to it. All right, so this is the website of instadoodle.app. And you just need to go over here. Once you have purchased it, you'll be taken over here on instadoodle.app/instadoodle. And on it, you can click here to start a new project. And you can see that I've got all of these licenses. So the basic, pro, AI wizard, and AI voices. All right, let's click on plus icon over here to create a new project. You can go for the manual mode, or you can go for the AI wizard. I already made one before with the manual mode, so I don't want to do that again. So let's just go with the AI wizard because I've got the plan for it. So let's click here on AI wizard and click on next. Next up, what you can do is you can give an idea. So basically a basic prompt here, and it's going to generate a script out of it. Or you can click on script to video. So you can just put the title and the script here. If you've already got one or you generated it with Chat, GPT, Gemini, or the other script generators, you can just put it over here. Anyway, let's go with the idea to video and give a quick description of your idea. So what I'm going to do is use these suggested ideas on the bottom. How to meal prep for the week. Let's go with this one. Let's click on generate script. And it's going to start the script generation process next. It's going to take like 4 to 5 seconds or something to generate the script. Yeah, there we go. We've got the title, we've got the script. And you can see here that this is the whole script. And let's click on next. If you do not like something inside it, you can click here and make changes to it like this. Just add with the keyboard, type something in it, remove it, and a lot more. So let's click on next. And it's going to start generating the slides with AI next. I found that it takes like 5 seconds as well, so just need to wait for a few seconds. Should be done any minute. All right. Now we've got slide 1 and it goes all the way up to slide 8. I found that before, when I generated the slides, it went to slide 11 as well. So it could be because the script was short. That could be the reason. And if you want to make some changes here, you should do it right now, because if I click on next, I would not be able to change anything after that. It's going to start the generation after this point. And you can delete the slides from here by clicking on these bin icon. You can change the voiceover. So the AI voices is going to create a voiceover for you if you've got the AI voices add-on. So this is the voiceover script. You can change something inside it over here, or you can also do it later on if you want. But the image prompt, that you probably would not be able to change later. You can add another image if you want, but for now, if you want to make some changes to it, do it. And once done, click on next. Next up, we've got project type and style. Out of all of these, I like the minimal style, so I keep on using that. If there is Valentine's Day, you can use the Valentine's Day style as well. There is Easter template here, and you can select from presentation to Instagram feed, post, story, square, and all these. Let's click on 16:9. That's the original like video format for YouTube and such. So let's go for that and click on minimal and click on next. Here you go. We've got the AI voiceovers next. So you can select the AI voices. You can select this one or this one or this one. I've already listened to all of them, but I'm going to show you a preview of each of these.
Hello, I'm Douglas. Can you hear that? That's the sound of your next voiceover gaining depth.
All right. Actually, not each of these. That's going to take a long time. I'm just going to show you one more. So maybe Ruby. Let's click on
Hello,
preview.
I'm Ruby. Imagine your next voiceover infused with a voice that inspires and uplifts.
All right. If you do not want to do an AI voiceover, you can unselect it. So just click here to disable it. There's no way to add your own like AI voice clone in it. You would need to use a third-party one like 11 Labs, and then you can clone your voice there. After that, they have an option in Instadoodle to upload your own voiceovers. So what you could do is you could just take the voiceover from your cloned voiceover from 11 Labs, and you can upload it inside Instadoodle. That could be one of the workarounds for it, but they don't have an AI voice clone inside there. So let's click on create project next, but I'm going to click on the AI voiceover for this video and click on Ruby. Let's click on create project, and it's going to start the project creation process. It's going to be ready shortly. It takes approximately around 30 seconds. Need to wait for it. I'm going to pause it for till then. Okay, that was quick, much faster than 30 seconds actually. And what it does is it generates one slide, but all the other slides are currently in process of generation. So it takes approximately around 2 to 3 seconds to generate these slides. So you need to wait like 10 to 20 seconds for all of these slides to be generated. And after that, you would be able to play it and do the other things. So yeah, let's click on the first slide, and on the right hand side you can see properties. So you can click on this slide 1. So if I click here on slide 2, you can see that this is slide 2 now in properties. So this is for the slide 2 properties. So let's click here, and we've got transitions, so we can change the transition type. And I'm going to show you what this means. So if I switch to wipe and I play this,
To our channel. Today, we're diving into the essentials of meal prepping for the week. Meal prepping not only saves you time and money, but also helps maintain a balanced diet. Ready to get started? Let's go! First, decide on your menu for the week.
okay, that was fade animation, fade transition. So if I switch to the slide 2, you can see that
First, decide on your menu for the week. Consider your dietary needs and preferences. Aim for variety to keep things interesting. Think proteins like chicken, tofu, or beans, grains like rice or quinoa, and an assortment of vibrant veggies. Next, it's time.
Okay, that was a bit laggy, but you saw the wipe transition there. All right, it's still laggy. I'm going to show you later on, but yeah, you saw the hand that was moving to erase it. So that was for wipe, and then it just moves to the third slide that way. All right, next up over here, we've got on the right hand side, we've got timing. So you can change the slide duration, sync slide with voice. This should be enabled. This is very useful. And under it, we've got voiceover. So like I was saying before, you can upload your own voiceover if you want. Let's say you got 11 Labs voiceover, you can just upload it over here. And you can trim the voiceover from here. That is already generated. And you can download the voiceover by clicking on this button, the generated voiceover. And if you want to delete it, you can do so by clicking over here. And you can also take a listen to the voiceover by clicking on this plus
Decide on your
play icon.
First, decide on your menu for the week. Consider your dietary needs and preferences. All
right, you can increase the volume from here, make it 150%, etc. If you want to decrease the volume, I would prefer you to go below 20% because I've seen that if I try to decrease the volume to 50%, I cannot visually see the volume decreasing. It's like still at 80 to 90%. So the real volume decrease starts from 20% or below. Anyway, let's make it 100% again. And yeah, this is generate voiceover. This is with the add-on, so with the AI voices. And what you could do inside here is that you can enter a script and then you can generate it. But before that, make sure that you select the voiceover, select voice from here. And then you can just start typing and then click on generate. These on the bottom are all the manual generations that you have done manually. And if you have done the voiceovers generated with the AI wizard, it's going to show up over here. These are all the voices that are generated with the AI wizard. All right, so let's say I type in something here. What was the script about? I don't know. I'm just going to type something else. Something like this. And let's click on generate. And there you go. At the bottom, there is recently generated. And this is the voiceover that I just generated with the manual process. And let's click on add to slide. First, let's click on preview.
Eyes are the best in the world with Instadoodle app. Let's get to it. Eyes are...
All right, let's click on add to slide. And it's going to add it over here under the voiceovers. Now you can download it like I told you before, and you can trim and other stuff. Over here, you can see that the slide duration is 16 seconds. So I can sync slide with the voice. So let's click here, and then it's going to turn the slide duration to 5.5 seconds. That's great. Over here on the top, we've got project next. So you can change the soundtrack for the entire project. So you can upload it if you've got one. It takes like .wav and .mp3 format. You can go through Epidemic Sound or something and get the soundtrack from there and upload it. There is a select from library. So this is also with the add-on. And they've got these soundtracks in it, so you can use them. In my opinion, they're not that great. So if you want, you can just go for the upload one. Upload soundtrack and get from other sites. There's hands next. So you can change the hand that comes in to draw these doodles. So you can change it. These are for the pro plan and these are for the free plan. They also have got the witch hand and the Santa hand, so you can use them. Or if you don't want any hand to appear, you can just click here on no hand as well. I like to use the witch hand. All right. We've got disable erasing hand, so we can click on it. And what happens is if you click on this erasing hand, so it's going to have an eraser on the back of the pen, this pen over here, and it's going to erase in the animation. When it's drawing it, it's going to erase it, then draw the another part of the drawing, and all those things will happen. So if you don't want that to happen, you can just click here to disable or enable the erasing hand. All right. Next up, we've got on the left hand side, we've got this. So characters, custom, props. You can add props to it. So like an arrow or a speech bubble. And for each of these elements, you can see on the right hand side, we've got the properties for it. So you can increase or decrease the line height, the line color, the blur, and a lot more. The animation type and such. All right, you can also change the line color from here. So just click on it and change the line color like that. And here you can see the filter. So you can switch between these categories. So let's say we want the food and beverages category. So you can see this. And let's say I want to add pina colada. So I can do that. Too many elements in the slide. All right, let's delete one of them and delete and input this one. Okay, great. Yep. If you want to rotate it, you can click here and rotate. And if you want to increase or decrease the size of this, you can just click here on the corners and click and drag like this to increase or decrease the size. All right, they've got this animation here, so you can increase or decrease the speed as well of the animation of how fast this element would appear in slide. Next up, you've got this next to filter. So you can click on it and it's going to show you all the colored images. Now, the thing is, I've not got the color splash add-on. So if you want to use these, you need to upgrade to the add-on, which is color splash. So if I click here, it's going to say this. It's a one-time payment for the color splash add-on. No, I don't want it. And here they are characters as well. Next, so you can choose these. And same like props, they've got the filter and the color splash enabled thingy. You can click here on the fashion woman. It's going to add it over here. All right. Just like this, you've got all of these here, and you can go to custom. These are all generated with AI or uploaded from my computer. So I can click here on generate with AI, and it's going to show this. So with the pro plan, you can generate background, and with the basic plan, you can generate the element. So let's click on background here first, and you can generate mixed, color doodle, color cartoon, and a lot more. But because I don't have the add-on, I can just do the mixed version. And here I can say something like this, a schoolyard with dragons. And we can select this 3 variations or deselect it. If you just want one image to be generated, you can do that. But there's no limit to it. So if you want, you can generate more. Yeah. Let's click on generate. Actually, I would just want to generate one image. All right, there you go. We have generated one of these, and we can click on edit or add it to our custom library. So we can click on edit here. And next you can do a free draw. So like this, and there's line draw. So you can do that. There's fill, transparent fill, and eraser. So with eraser, you can just erase the part that you do not want, like this. And you can increase or decrease the eraser size. So you can make it bigger. There's automatic background removal if you want to do that. There's tolerance and a lot more for it. What I'm going to do is undo it. So you can do it by clicking on this button, or you can just use the Control and Z on your keyboard to do it. Works just fine. And there is a hand tool. There's reset settings. You can do that. You can zoom in and out. You've got zoom in here and fit to screen. All right, let's click on add to library. All right, so it's added, and I can click here to add it to our scene. So just click here and it's going to be added here. All right, and I can decrease the size of this by clicking on the corners and decreasing the size like that. And what else? So if you click on upload image here, you can remove the background of it by clicking on this button. So let's say I click here on upload and drag. So I can use my logo here and click add to library. Let's see what it does. All right, the image has been uploaded, and I can click here to add it. Okay, I don't think it removed the background from it, but yeah, it's fine. And I can move it around, place it somewhere like that. All right, next to the doodles, we have got text. So you can add text to your layers. So let's say I add scratch here. So I can add it, and I can increase or decrease the size, just like we did with the elements. You can just click on the corners and increase or decrease it. And on the right hand side, we've got the properties. So you can change the text here. So you can write something in it, and you've got the formatting stuff on the bottom. Let's move me around here. There's a style. So you can change the font from here. So you can make it cabin sketch. There's font size. I can decrease it like that. Letter spacing, letter line height, the color and delay, fill, and a lot more. The animation as well. All right, so that was it. And if you want to rotate it, you can just click on the button on the top and rotate it like that. All right, next to this, we've got layers. You can, one more thing that I would like to tell you about the text is that you can also upload your font, but this requires a pro plan. So if you've got the pro plan, you can click here and put the name here, like type the name and choose a file name. Yeah, it should be like TDF or OTF. Okay. Yeah, so you can upload like the TDF file or the ODF file here in the choose file section, and you can upload it. And it's going to appear on the top in uploaded by you section. Then next to it, we've got layers. So I'm going to show you what layers does. So for example, I want this solve base logo to be behind this grains and veggies thing, the text. So this is, I think it's probably, the last one. So what I'm going to do is click on the logo, and I can just click and drag it to move it on the bottom. And it's going to appear behind this text. And just like that, I can move this below it, and then it's going to appear below the solve base logo. If you want, you can hide the layer by doing this. By clicking on the first icon, you can hide the layer or unhide the layer. You can lock it so you would not be able to like move it around and such. You can duplicate it by clicking on this button next to it. It's going to duplicate this, and then you can see that it's duplicated, and I can delete it by clicking on the delete on my keyboard, like pressing on the delete on my keyboard. Or I can just click here to delete by clicking on this bin icon. All right, and you've also got those two options over here. So you can duplicate, delete, and there's this, so bring forward, bring backwards. There's flip horizontal, flip vertical, duplicate on all slides, copy, duplicate, delete, and a lot more. And yeah, that's what it is. I'm going to delete my logo from here. I don't want it here. All right. Yeah, that's it. And if you want to add a new slide, you can just click here to add a new slide from the blank slide or from template. So you can click here to use one of these templates. So let's say I click here on this stickman and I click on use slide. So it's going to add the slide over here, the 9th one. And then you can click here and add your own image, just like this. Remove that bottom thing. Just click on delete and add your own image like that. And yeah, that's it. Now, once you're done with the whole thing, you can, one more thing I forgot is you can add a slide in between as well. So you can hover on the 4th or 5th in between of it, and you can see this thing pops up. Yeah, this one. And you can click on it to add another slide like that. Then you can delete it. All right. Now on the top, you've got the dashboard to go back to the dashboard, and you can also click on Instadoodle to go back to the dashboard, this icon. And you can click here on the pencil icon to change the project name. So you can click here and add, remove, and such. And on the right, you've got save. So you can save this project. One thing that happens is that if you try to click here and you have not done anything inside, like if you've not changed anything inside, there is no visual clue for if it has saved or not. So it just feels like this is stuck. So I cannot just, it doesn't say anything. It should say something, like it should say your project is saved and you do not need to save it again, something like that. So like I cannot do anything here. So that's something that I think they should correct. So here, if I try to like move something around and then I click on save, then that animation is going to appear and it's going to save the project. All right, next to it, we've got export. You can click on it and you've got all of this. So you can export up to 4K. And I think that it's best to export in 2K. It's the best for the balance of speed and time. I think 4K takes too long to do it, to render. So let's click here on render and it's going to start the process. It takes approximately around 1 minute of the render time to do this. All right, so the video is generated and you can see here the render is done, and we can click on render again if you want. So we can click on play to play the video. I'm just going to show you a few seconds of it.
Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the essentials of meal prepping for the week. Meal prepping not only saves you time and money, but also helps maintain a balanced diet. Ready to get started? Let's go!
Eyes are the best in the world with Instadoodle app. Let's get to it.
All right, so you can see that it looks great. The witch hand looks amazing, right? You can download it by clicking on these three dots and then click on download. I can close this, go back to export again. And then over here, I can click on download to download this to my computer. It's going to be downloaded in a .mp4 format. All right. All here is done, and I can go back to dashboard from here on the top left, and over here I will find my projects. So I can click on this on the top right of these projects, and I can get a drop down. I can resize and duplicate, rename, export, edit, and delete. So if you want to delete it, you can just do it from here. Just click here and delete it. Click on yes and done. If you want to change how this looks like, I can click here to change between grid and I think this is list style. And you can see here all project formats. You can search for a specific project if you've got a lot of them. And yeah, these are the three dots again. So you can edit, export, and I can see that you would not be able to view the other stuff here. So what you have to do is click on inspect and click on inspect again for here. Then click over here and you can see the width. Okay, I figured it out. What I had to do was go over here on the top. There is this border rounded 3 MD4 something. Under deflex, justify content between. So you need to click on it and you need to type here in element.style, height 500 px, and that way it's going to open up this whole thing and then you will be able to delete it. But why do all this? Why go through all the effort? You can just go over here and click on grid and then you would be able to select all this. Just click here to go back to edit your project. That's it. And yeah, I will go over to the pricing next. So you can go to instadoodle.com and then you can click on buy now. It's going to take you over here. I think out of all of these three, I would suggest going for agency. If you are an agency and you like make these videos for your clients, I would suggest going for agency plan. This is the only plan that I would suggest going for out of all three of them because it includes the unlimited characters, unlimited AI credits, and a lot more. So yeah, other than that, we're with Instadoodle Pro and Instadoodle, you can get it for a lifetime deal. I've put a link in the description. So instead of going for $47 per month, I think you can get it for $29 for one-time payment. And for Instadoodle Pro, you can get it for like $69 or something, $69. Yeah. And once you get it, you would need to purchase all the other add-ons as well separately. With the agency plan, in it, you do not need to purchase all those add-ons. Everything is included. All upgrades are included. All right. So yeah, if you are just a general consumer, you just want to make videos for your product or something, you would be better off with Instadoodle and Instadoodle Pro. Just get the AI Wizard add-on with it. And if you don't want to use the AI Voices, don't get that add-on. Just use the simple Instadoodle and Instadoodle Pro. And yeah, that's it. That's how to use Instadoodle. This is a full tutorial, step-by-step tutorial on how to use Instadoodle in 2025. I hope this video helped solve a problem. If it did, let me know with a like and comment. And on the right hand side, you can find more Instadoodle related tutorials and other tech related tutorials. So see you there and bye for now.